Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan, and welcome back to The Witcher 3. I'm cracking a beer. It's been a hell of a day. Welcome back. It's episode 58. If you will remember, at the end of yesterday's episode, which was this morning for me, I had to cut the episode short by a couple minutes. And the reason that I did that, I don't even have my controller plugged in, is because I got a text message about my dog. It turns out our dog, Hero, has been at the vet a lot of today and is now home and is miserable. He's fine, but he's wearing a head wrap and a plastic cone for the next 2 weeks. And in his honor, I'm about to drink this Kidwinnie Stout and drink a beer during today's recording. I really thought that I was going to record a bunch of episodes at once this morning, but sort of had to drop everything and go do that. So, welcome back to The Witcher. Where were we? Well, we have a couple interesting little, I would say, less than important quests, non-main quests, and then we have an interesting main quest too. I kind of want to track down these fencing lessons that we're supposed to give to Rosa var Artra, and oh look, he's drunk as hell. That's me too. I kind of want to do that, and then maybe do the meeting of Horson Jr. and Steuven and whoever we have to meet for the main quest. Steuven? Reuven. So yeah, I don't know. Let's see what the hell's going on with this fencing lesson thing. The pathfinding of this game is as drunk as I am currently. Oh. This is a, like...
I like rain. Keeps the rogues indoors.
This is an interesting little, it's a beautiful house. Is that the house? That's the fucking house with what's-his-nuts sitting right there. Oh, man, it's really striking from that angle. Holy shit. It's really striking. All right, so this says tell the guard captain about the fencing lessons. Let's do that. Hi, friend.
Greetings. You here for a specific reason?
I'm here to tell you you have the shiniest face that I've ever seen. Do you have a skincare routine, my friend? Are you actively sweating? I'm due here to meet Rosa.
Got a meeting with Rosa. A fencing lesson.
Geralt of Rivia, yes?
Sweating.
Miss Rosa stepped out for a walk. Near Temple Bridge, she said. She asked that you join her.
Guess it's gonna be an interesting lesson.
Okay.
Thanks.
Is this how all of the other ones died? All of the other leaders? What was that on the ground? Was that a rat? Oh, it's a cat. Okay. Is this how all of the old... Oh, it's purring at me. It's hissing at me. Can you tell that I'm a dog owner when I said that it was purring at me? Is this how all of the old fencing masters died? Is Rosa var Artra led them out late at night to some weird set of circumstances, and then she slit their throats? Is Rosa var Artra secretly a vampire? Is Rosa... I'm just going to keep going. Is Rosa var Artra secretly an assassin?
Hey, Witcher.
Could have swore I saw something a little funny back there. Man, I gotta learn how this city works. Otherwise, I'm gonna be lost. I'm gonna be fully lost. I gotta remember where I'm at. Learn where I'm at. Okay. This is
Got my eye on you.
one of the bridges. I don't know which bridge it is, but it's one of the bridges. What bridge is this? Tretigor Gate. I'm sure someday I'll be bored enough of this city, or I'll have seen enough of this city to feel comfortable fast traveling around. But for now, half the fun I have every episode is just running past beautiful, cool looking shit. Yeah? Uh-oh. Ronvid of the Small Marsh is sitting right here. Uh-oh.
You again? Want some more? Bruises on your ass heel already?
On God, I say! Victory will be mine this time. I've practiced with shield and sword.
I remember you now.
Many a headless scarecrow round here. Heed my warning and stand and fight.
Sure, sounds good. I don't want to fight you, or let's get this over with. Let's get it over with. I'll fight
Duly
you.
heeded. Now show me what you got.
Oh shit,
Any
he drew.
last words?
He drew really quickly. The shield is annoying. Oh, buddy, we're gonna get a counter attack in. You ready? Oh fuck, I whiffed it. Look at that. Look at that parry, whatever it's called. Break his posture. It's a Sekiro boss battle. This is Demon of Hatred.
You know,
This
I
is
yield.
Lady Butterfly.
That enough?
Yes, but next time.
Go back to Mate Bilberry and apologize for being an ass. Quick, before I change my mind and break your bones.
We shall meet again.
That's right. His whole reason for doing this is because he promised Maid Bilberry to like fight in her honor or whatever. Oh, that's so fucking funny. I like his name's Ronvid. I like Ronvid. Oh my god, this is gorgeous right here. What the hell? Are these irrigation ditches? And a little gate they can open and close. Oh my lord. It's probably I don't know if it's irrigation. I think it might be for more industrial purposes than anything else. Maybe tanning, whatever industry is running here, but the laundry. Whoa, check out this bridge. Yo. Behind with the moon. Oh, that's beautiful.
Nilfgaardian regiment always accompany you on your walks?
Always. Papa's orders. It's for your protection, Rosa dear. People here hate us. Why? What have I done to them? But enough about that. Soldier, you may leave.
But His Excellency Ambassador Var Atra said that...
And this excellency is telling you otherwise. Do you not recognize
Classic.
him? This is Geralt of Rivia, the best swordsman the North has ever seen. I'm safe with him. Now march off, quickly. Left, right,
Classic kid of a rich person.
Finally.
Oh, my rich dad
Let's go,
told you
Geralt. I've
something?
something I wish to show you.
Yeah, well, his rich daughter told you something else. I wish to show you something. What about training or you're using me? I think you're using me.
You're using me. Don't like it one bit.
And I don't like lacy frills and Redanian novels, but you don't hear me complaining. Now follow me.
I don't see you holding either one of those things right now, Rosa. What the fuck? Fencing lessons. Oh, is this going to be fencing as in stealing? Is it going to be a pun? Are you going to steal from somebody and then fence the items to somebody else? That's my only guess. Oh, look at the deer.
You see, I thought that instead of training in a dank old cellar, we'd move around in the open air. A duel on a bridge, like in the novels.
Thought you didn't like
Now
novels.
draw your sword.
Only got my steel and silver swords. We should be fighting with practice weapons.
We should, but you of all people ought to know. There's much more fun in doing things you shouldn't.
As you wish. If I kill her, this is not going to look good for me.
If that's what the lady wishes. Just don't want to see anyone crying later.
I've a hanky for you, just in
Crying?
case.
I was worried about
On
bleeding.
guard.
Or like missing a limb. Ah, I wasn't even prepared. When I kill some people, they like lose their heads and stuff. You know?
Come on, come closer.
Ow, thought I blocked that. Ouch. Nope, that wasn't timed right. Ow, nope, okay, alright. Good shots there, Rosa. Ouch, okay.
Ratchet, you're quick.
Okay, get behind. We got, oh lord. I thought we had this. Instead, I'm getting my ass kicked a little bit. There we go.
Ow! Ow! Stop! I yield.
There's no way you do that with
You
actual
alright?
swords.
Yes. The only thing you've really hurt is my pride.
I feel like even, I mean, I'm not an expert, but even with a real sword, if you like turned the edge so that you were whacking with the side, I feel like you'd fucking break a bone. Why is your interest in fencing all of a sudden?
By the way, how'd you get interested
How'd you
in
get
fencing?
interested in it?
I was bored. I've no friends here. Papa keeps me on a short lead. It's banquet after banquet after banquet. I detest banquets.
Boring conversations, terrible food, and weak booze.
Exactly.
Cheers.
At least with a sword in hand, I can have some fun. You know, blow off steam.
Weak booze, I say. I drink 1 beer every month max. I have probably on average a beer every like 6 weeks. I'm over here like, oh yeah, weak booze at parties, yeah. Blow off some steam. What now?
All right, what's next?
We should return. Just forgive me, Geralt. I
Oh,
know this
God.
might sound awkward, but would you mind turning around for a moment? My corset's shifted. It's pinching me terribly.
I'm happy to turn around. I
can
feel like I'm
understand
being
a woman
played.
wanting to look pretty, but fighting in a corset, it slows you.
Yeah.
Rosa?
Hiding in a
Shit,
corset.
She ran off. Anything happens to her, Varatra will kill me. Need to find her.
Who cares? Just run away.
Can't be far.
Can't be far.
No loitering round here.
Smells like rain. Oh, look at that. It's footsteps.
What's he doing here?
What am I doing here? I'm just following these footsteps. There's a really weird... Okay. I must have had to select them. Like, click on them or
7
something.
cats is this way. Great. Girl just wants to have fun.
7 cats? At an inn? There's a like weird like slightly flirtatious vibe. Uh-oh.
Me and my friend could join you.
But I don't like it.
Aren't you, sweetie? And there's no telling if you'll ever get back.
She's Ambassador Varatra's daughter. She's got diplomatic immunity.
I don't really understand the shite you're saying. Though it's clear you love your black ones.
At least he's honest.
It's no surprise, Lucas. Witches are drawn to monsters, just the way things are. But this beastie, we'll tend to her ourselves.
Yo, she'll fuck you up. I don't even need to protect her. She'll fuck you up. Requires delusion level 1. Apologize and leave. I don't have that. Take this coin and go. We need to look at delusion level 1 next time. Take the coin and go.
Take the coin and go.
If you think you can buy us like some cheap whore,
You weren't
Shut
that
up,
cheap. 50
Lucas.
gold's a lot. First off.
Have any idea what we can buy with this? We'll take your coin as war reparations for Nilfgaardian crimes.
Lucas and Kobe. I shall remember those names. And when the Emperor takes Novigrad, I will find them and have them pay.
Oh, you rich,
Easy.
spoiled little girl.
Didn't hurt you in the end.
They raised their hand against me. That's enough to have that hand lopped off.
Welcome to the world outside of your father's home, where people do things like this. Sometimes justice happens to them, and sometimes it doesn't. Lesson's over, and you wonder why the North hates Nilfgaard. Lesson's over.
Lesson's over. Remember what you've learned today. Looks like you'll be using that sword often.
It's beyond me, Geralt. I don't understand you. Why concern yourself with the fate of 2 drunkards? The world would be a better place without...
You should go home now. And take the shortest, not the scenic route.
And I'm not even going to escort
I
you there.
understand. Farewell, Geralt, and good luck on the path.
Yikes, dude. I'm glad we did that quest. But man, it leaves me with a pit in my stomach. You know? Why care about the 2 drunkards that were there? Well, because I sort of just care about the people that are in front of me, you know? Care about the ones who happen to be in front of you at that time. And if you stay on the road, different people happen to be in front of you all the time. All right. Free stuff from the smugglers. And we'll run back across this bridge, yeah? And then I think it might be time to go to the bathhouse and talk to Siggy Reuven. Following the thread. While wallowing in the bits, Novigrad's worst and most notorious slum, the Witcher took a contract on a monster committing horrendous murders under the cover of darkness. At the time, he never suspected a story starting in the gutter would end in a luxurious manner. Hold up, first, what? I think it makes a lot of sense for us to do... On the other hand, I do love doing lower quest lines. You know what? Maybe real quick we'll stop by Sarah. Real quick we'll stop by Sarah. We'll get to Reuven for sure. Y'all got a fast travel thing around here? I feel like I probably have to run a long way. What's in here? Well, it's locked. I guess I'll never know.
Hail, good fellow. Would you be keen on helping me with a very important matter?
Hell yeah, Rostin.
What do you
Hell
want?
yeah, I would.
Name's Muggs. Rostin Muggs. Need your help in a grave matter.
Is this about giving you feedback on the way that your mustache hair is growing? Because my feedback is that I don't like it.
What's
How can I
this
help?
grave matter?
I came here on business. Sadly, just there across the river, toward the bridge's end, I was attacked. Smashed a bottle of the finest dwarven spirit on the bugger's skull, but the robbery was still a partial success.
Tell me what you want already, and be brief.
Be brief.
Thief ran off with my documents. Very important documents. I need you to get him back for me.
Did he run off with your front tooth? I'm sorry. That's so rude of me. It'll cost you? It'll cost you.
It'll cost you. I don't work for free.
That I know. Since the dawn of time, no witcher's lifted a finger without pay. I've a smattering of coin in the soles of my boots. Return the documents, and it's yours.
Fine.
All right.
See what I can do.
What are these documents? Dwarven document dilemma.
Might be my last chance.
Should be real close. Oh my god, it's level 2? That's why it's gray. It's gray because it's much lower level than me. White is like in your level. Gray is like much lower level. Well, fuck it. Let's go.
This don't work.
Muggs was attacked. Examine it using the Witcher senses. I was just here. Hell yeah, let's do it. Look at that lighting.
What's he doing here?
What's he doing here?
Dwarven moonshine. Nothing stinks quite like it. There's the bottle. Muggs was attacked here.
And there's a smell. And it goes this way. I love this 3-dimensional tracking thing. It's so cool. Like having it at head height. Oh, it's neat. It makes me a little cross-eyed to look at, but it's cool. Oh, around. Okay. Past the cat. That away, that away. Oh, hey, look. New fast travel thing. And a notice board. And Gerd. Yo, Gerd, what's
Hand
up,
over the
dude?
documents, thief.
Me, a thief? I won him straight, I did, in a game of cards.
Oh, no.
Not how Muggs sees it. Claims he was mugged.
He lost, demanded them papers back, and when I refused, he walloped me over the noggin with a bottle. Barely escaped with me life.
I'm going to play them for you. First off, how much do you want? I'm going to play you for them, though.
How much
Hell
are
yeah.
they worth to you?
I don't read myself, but I see the seals. I know it ain't no scrap of arsewipe. I won't sell them to the first fella comes asking.
Ain't no scrap of arswipe. I love it. I don't read myself, but I seen the seals. Gerd, you might be my favorite character. Wow. I'll play you for him.
Played cards for them once. Care to play again? You're clearly in the middle of a lucky streak. Could very well
I'm gonna whip your ass, Gerd.
You might be right. Let's
Gerd, you ain't never seen what's coming, Gerd. You're in trouble, buddy. Big trouble. What's that line? What musical is that from? Is that like Bye Bye Birdie or something? Trouble? That line? Okay. I'm not that drunk, I swear. I've just had a quarter of a beer. 3 siege. We have our card, which will allow us to multiply all of that. We have these two, which is great. A spy, which is nice. An extra commander's horn. I would prefer to get rid of this one. And I would prefer to have another... Honestly, we'll call that good. I would love to have one more melee card, but we might get one with our spy. So I think we call it good. Let's chuck down our spy. If we get another melee card, we're going to have a very easily commandable commander horn card. Ooh, no, we did. We did. No, we didn't. Never mind. It's a special card. Vernon Roach. All right, chuck this down. You've got so many points, but I have 2 biting frosts. Fuck me sideways. This song is an absolute banger. All right, if I chuck down 18 points plus times 2 is 36 and a biting frost, I think you're fucked, yeah? Let's go for the siege play. Muster? Did you not have any? Oh, no, it's type bond. It's type bond. Okay. So if you lay another of the same. Okay. Hell yeah. I'll take that back. I'm not going to take it back just yet. I'm in the lead. This is going to force you to place... Oh, you played a second. Holy shit. I will take the 4 then, rather than the 7. My turn. I'm just going to play my leader card right now. Will they pass? Or are they going to keep coming? They passed. I am going to lay my decoy to grab this, then lay the same card to give me 2 more, because it doesn't matter if I pad his score by 4 right now. Give me 2 cards. I gotta... Okay, that's fine. Cool. Great. Done. Easy. These cards, these papers are mine. I draw an additional card. It was a siege card. Damn it. That's okay, though. Let us chuck down our special guy. That probably wasn't smart. I don't have to win this round. I can see which round it needs to be. But if I go all in on melee here, and Commander Horn, and I have a clear weather in my back pocket in case they try and lay down a Biting Frost, I should be fine, right? 10 plus... These will be worth 16 each. They could scorch one of them. They chuck a Commander Horn down. Okay. We should be fine here. I am going to chuck the Commander Horn early before I even lay down the extra bonded card. We're not actually up by all that much, considering they also have a Commander Horn down. I'm actually getting a little nervous now. That adds a fuck ton of points. Up by 28. That's not going to do it for you. I got all these extra ones. They have 4 cards left. I have to keep playing so that I still have this. What's their leader card? Torrential Rain, which is siege cards, right? Or is that range or siege? All right, we'll just keep playing. Just keep playing. Just keep playing. We have 69 points. Nice. This is where I believe we actually lay our Biting Frosts, fuck ourselves over, and then play our Clear Weather later. Yep. Beautiful. You have one card left. Can I also lay this card? Can I have 3 total weather cards? It cancels out at the other one. They passed. I'll lay this. Not that it matters. All right, cool. Let's go. Oh, that one wasn't even close. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I win.
I ain't blind. Take the damn things. Let none say I ain't an honest man.
Gods know I'll only ever say kind things about you.
I honestly will be speaking the praises of Gerd until the end of my days. Compare mugs and the attacker's accounts. What are these papers is the next question. Oh my god, do you see this, by the way? A Kidwinny cuirass? I'm gonna chuck it on just so I can see what it looks like. Oh my god, and Bumblebee yellow. Holy shit. Okay. So... Sorry, I was looking at these crossbow bolts right here. Should I be using those? Doesn't say so. Title to property. Letter of safe conduct. It must have been the title of property. It was the piece of paper. Cool. Well, that was fun. I think we're going to go take a look at the dwarf and see what Mugg says about the account and see if we actually give the papers over or not. Here is the question. There's cats everywhere, and there's a fucking sign here. What's this shit say?
I don't want anything to do with you.
Oh, we already heard this. The 7 cats. This is where Rosa was coming. The 7 cats. All right. So what are the 7 cats? I gotta see while I'm here, right? These kids are running all over the place.
Fire. Booger off.
Booger off.
Eternal fire.
Good old broken rake. It's my favorite piece of loot. All right, we have a notice board here. We should definitely read. We got an inn in here.
My Valor
Any
stands
truth
on
to
3 pillars.
They starve
Good
in
food,
Velen.
good drink, and good fun.
The wild
At your
one.
Service, Squire.
Squire.
Hey!
Squire. Yo, I love your haircut. Holy shit. This wild one, I love her haircut. Let's see if I can get it in camera. Nope. Nope.
A devil walked a crooked path, his heart a full of ire.
Nope. Can't make it happen.
No soul would let
She's
him
got the...
in for drink, no wench would quench his fire.
What's happening in here? Holy shit. She got this, the shaved sides.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket. Why?
Welcome to the 7 Cats, the luckiest tavern in town. They even say the hangovers our wine baguettes are lucky.
What are your wares like? Got any
What's
cards?
on the menu today?
Cited. These are all... Those 2 are Cited, and then these are... Nilfgaardian. Okay. We're gonna buy them all, but I'm gonna take a look real quick. A Cited muster unit. Mahakaman Defender. A Nilfgaardian close combat tight bond. I already have one. That's great. That's what tight bond is good for. Young emissary. Tight bond. All right, cool.
So long.
So long. Who are these wild ones? Do you mind telling me? Innkeep? I'm imagining I'll find out one way or the other eventually, but who are these wild ones?
Happy trails.
Peasant. Happy trails? Is that what he said? Happy trails.
Cool not to puke, that is the...
All right.
Not a headache again.
Oh, these people are drunk off their asses. Great. We were going to read the notice board, and then we're going to fast travel out of here.
Wanted. Cradle, used but unworn.
This is different.
Need a bow to accompany me to a friend's wedding. Willing to trade a leaky pot for a cart? Who writes these notices? Need a witcher?
Any bloke willing to kill a monster, a witcher would do.
Monster? What kind?
Big, bad, ugly, squats in the sewers. If you're interested, drop by the Garren estate. Ask for Olgierd von Everek. He's the one ordered this posted.
Big, bad squats in the sewers? Yo, listen, I'm not interested in killing your mother-in-law. Holy shit. Okay. Interesting. That's a cutscene at a notice board. I love that. Warning, innkeepers beware. If you encounter a gentleman by the name of Odrin, have nothing to do with him unless it's reporting him to the city guard. The miscreant slept in my inn for well on 3 weeks, then decamped without paying a copper of his bill. On his way out, stole a cask of wine and a silver dining set meant for our wealthier guests' use. I feel like I've heard that name before. A rune right upon your shores has landed. To my fellows from the world's other bosom. Vast seas have I crossed to reach this, your most fascinating land, to learn the names of the animals which in it dwell, of the plants which in it grow, and most of all, you, its folk. Ravenous waves, devoured the tools of my art, yet the rune-wright's labor does not with his hands end, for he endlessly strives. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud about the grammar here. Sorry, I'm thinking silently about the grammar here. When we phrase to explore the world. Yeah, when we phrase, oh shit, it's not prepositional phrases. When we like order the phrases there, to explore the world, you always put the object at the end, you put the verb in the second position. All that's happening here for this dialect or whatever, this rune right from the other sea, is to put the verb at the end after naming the object. The world to explore, its mysteries to comprehend. Interesting. But he doesn't do it every single. They don't do it every single line. Just some of them. It's very stylistic. It's interesting. The animals which in it, the animals which in it dwell. Interesting. Okay. If you wish to stay a while and converse with a traveler from far off Ophiae, I invite you to my tent, which I have pitched by a mill near the village named Brunwich. Praise be the world and its never-ending creation. I need a bow to accompany me to a friend's wedding, which is what Geralt was saying out loud. The matter's a delicate one, so I ask any potential candidates to maintain discretion. My friend's found herself a man. They're set to get married soon. Problem is, I've no beau of my own to take to her wedding. If any intelligent, amusing, handsome, none too old nor none too young man, owning at least one decent-looking frock or robe, is interested in accompanying me to her wedding ceremony and the feast to follow, I'd be most thoroughly obliged. In exchange, I can offer a few hours of good fun and good conversation with a lass that dances with the best of them. Alcohol will also be provided, a bashful anonymous beseeching an escort. Beseech is such a great word. P.S. If you're counting on taking me straight from the feast to the alcove, be warned. I'm a graduate of the ladies' self-defense courses put on by the Redanian army. Make a good impression and I might agree to let you court me properly. That's a very interesting notice. This one's funny because what it reminds me of is the legendary 6-word short story. There's this, many people I'm sure have heard this. I'm going to read this here in just a second. Many people have heard this. It's an old sort of like literary folk tale almost. The story is that in the 20s, Ernest Hemingway, James Joyce, F. Scott Fitzgerald, that group of writers, the expatriates who were living in Paris at the time, are sitting at a bar like they usually do. They're drunk, and they're talking about who can write the most, the story with the biggest, that gets the biggest reaction out of you with only 6 words, like what the shortest story would be that could get a big reaction out of you. And supposedly Hemingway writes a 6-word short story called For Sale, or that says, For Sale, colon, baby shoes, comma, never worn. And we talk about this. I used to teach it a ton in creative writing about like how you can make in so little space a story that uses so few words that has a sort of whole set of implications to it, or like an emotional state to it. This one has that feeling, right? It's a little bit different, but it's also only 5 words. Wanted, colon, cradle, comma, used but unworn. So my reading of that before I read the rest of this is like, I want a cheap cradle. That's sort of how I feel. We'll see. I'm looking to buy a cradle in good repair, but cheap, for a lass or a lad, no knowing as of yet what the wife will pop out, made of oak preferably, but pine will do, long as it's strong and pretty, because the wife don't like cheap-looking stuff. Best if it were painted with flowers. But I don't really care much. Could be bare, in fact, and I'll paint it myself. Could do that much, since... Oh, this is gorgeous! 100%, this entry is a nod to that 6-word short story thing. There's no way it isn't. Could do that much. Show the woman she didn't marry some good-for-nothing skiver. So you can tell there's this like whole history of emotional complexity, right? If you've got something like that, I'll gladly buy it, or even more gladly take it off your hands for free. Jazzy. I love that. Willing to trade a leaky pot for a cart. Deal of a lifetime. I'm willing to trade a lovely tin pot painted with cornflowers and lilies and showing a few holes, true, but that's a plus, for you can add a few more. And look at that, you've got a colander for a cart. The cart needn't be big, can even be tiny, in fact, just so that 2 or better 4 people could fit in it, with ample room for bags and sacks, if possible. Could be old, long as it rides well. It has new wheels and strong axles, so actually probably nothing made longer than a year or 2 ago. Leave a message with Bodhi. That's not a deal. The irony of that one is that is the worst deal I've ever heard. There's a monster in the sewers. Olgierd von Everett shall pay a generous reward in gold, jewels, and movable goods to a man who descends into the Oxenfurt sewers, kills the beast which has infested them, and taken to murdering the innocent, with an especial predilection for young maids. Somebody who won't run at the sight of drowners. The sewers are chock full of such nuisances. Okay, sounds good. Holy shit. 45 minutes is such a long episode length, and oh, that's Hearts of Stone. Interesting. That's that. Okay. Because in some ways I feel like we get so much done, and in some ways I feel like we get nothing fucking done. All right, let's go do this Dwarven document.
Let's go kill some monsters.
I have to check and see what that was. Startup costs? That's the rune, right? Okay, gotcha. I was like, what is this starting costs one entitled? God, this game is not short on interesting fucking quests. Sorry.
Duty calls.
Too much reading. Let's see what Muggs has to say for himself. Oi, Muggs.
Well?
You fucker. I know who, quote-unquote, robbed you.
Found the thief who took your documents.
It can't be. Let's go get him. You can hold him while I take what's mine.
Slow down. See, this man said he never attacked you. Said you lost to him at cards.
Ah, cheeky bastard. But like me Aunt Rosalie always said, lies got but wee legs and don't run far.
How far can you run?
The documents belong to my employer. A deed to a townhouse in Vengerberg. And true enough, I've been drinking. Got a bit carried away. I lost them in a game of cards.
Then you whacked the winner on the head with a bottle.
What was it to do? You weren't willing to give him back. When the scoundrel drew a weapon, I fled. But without them papers, I haven't the gumption to show me face at home.
What you do is you don't put yourself in that situation in the first place, but also... Yikes, man, I don't know. I have your documents.
Here, now pay up.
Of course I will. Give you all I've left. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah, but what's that fucker supposed to do? He got whacked on the head. And I got 1 experience point. He got whacked on the head and lost a couple games of Gwent. Lost a game of Gwent. Jesus. I probably could have done that a little bit differently, but that was interesting.
They're starving in the sea, they eat horse carcass.
This is what I get for drinking a beer at 9 p.m. I'm an old person now, and I'm like, oh man, I'm sleepy. I'm halfway through my beer, and I'm sleepy.
Go.
All right, so we're gonna fast travel over to the haunted house and see if we can't talk to Sarah real quick. We get a chance. I think we'll have the time. Do you have the time? Yikes, we're basically there. We could fast travel to here, though. Hierarch Square. That's a little bit closer. The killer whale potion lets you hold your breath for a longer period of time. Okay. All right. What's Sarah up to? This is the haunted house that we cleared. Just a reminder, this is the haunted house that we cleared. Kareen was dreaming inside of it. We had the rich owner sell the house. And now apparently the next owner is like, yo, there's some shit going on in this home. Of course there is. There's a godling.
Well, you wanted braids.
But I didn't want my hair pulled.
Can't have one without the other.
Then I don't want... Witcher?
Hi, Sarah.
Kareen, look who's come.
Hello, Kareen.
Live here together now? Didn't know.
Once
Yeah.
you told me Sarah had been responsible for my nightmares, I decided to see if the devil's as scary as they paint him. Or her. I came in to find not a fiend, but our little Sarah. And I can't say why, but we took a liking to one another.
It's the eyes. They're so pretty.
Long ago, to isolate themselves from a world of beasts, humans began building cities. But since beasts prowl within stone walls as well as they do outside them, this did not allay human fears. The truth is, walls guarantee no one's safety. The place where you lock yourself in and lock all else out, that's not your home. Your home is sometimes a place you travel long and far to find.
Oh man, that was so cool. I love those scenes. We got the full story by coming back. They're happy together now. That's wild. Creepy sound, creepy sound. Very wild. Oh, that's so cool. Man, I wonder if there's a place that I can see all of those scenes eventually. Like, back to back, you know? I would love to watch there's probably a YouTube video which is just all of those things back to back. Those like illustrated scenes. Okay, I'm gonna click on these so that they're ready for next time. And then monster in the sewers. I think probably what's smart is to get I think we were gonna do get Junior, right? Ooh, we do have this murder too. Defender of the Faith we're not gonna do. Femi Vivaldi. Where's this one at? Ah, shit. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. I think we're going to get the main quest lined up. Get Junior. And we will call it an episode once I get over to there. All right. Let's run across the city. And in the next episode, we'll actually meet Junior, Horson Junior, and then Reuven or whatever.
Greetings,
All right.
What do you see?
Welcome.
Witcher's weird. 45 minutes feels both like long episodes and also not nearly long enough. It feels a little bit like I should have... Can I go through here? Nope, that's not a through street. Okay, I thought it was. Like I should have like 3-hour-long episodes. That's not particularly feasible. We still got to get inside of this bank at some point so I can change all my crowns for florins or my florins for crowns or whatever, you know? Anyways, that's for a future day. Look at these flowers. Oh my god, that's gorgeous. And that's where I'm going. That's going to do it for this episode. Thanks so much for watching The Witcher 3 with me today. I hope that you've had an excellent day. I've had a long one, and I'm going to go cuddle my sick and sad dog. But it's been a good day. Thanks for hanging out with me and sharing on this Witcher 3 journey, the daily journey. I will see you tomorrow. If you enjoyed this, a like or a positive comment down below helps us out a ton. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, to the tune of my favorite Witcher 3 music. Bye-bye.